So what Punch is a mission to image not distant objects in space, but our environment in space. So we have wide-angle cameras that work together to form a single 90-degree view continuously of our neighborhood, the inner solar system. It's sort of amazing, right? We can look with an ordinary camera. We can see electrons in interplanetary space. They're just there. They shine sunlight back down toward us where we can pick them up. But we have to subtract all these other parts of the image. 99.8% of the light that impacts the spacecraft gets removed on the ground. And that reveals these astonishing movies of material flying across our environment. It's the solar wind. It's our neighborhood in space as you've never seen it before. Space weather is very important for understanding our environment in space and for forecasting things like effects on spacecraft, astronauts, our power grid, our cell phones, aviation. And so there's an entire national and international effort that goes into forecasting space weather events at the Earth. If a CME leaves the sun, how do you know if it's going to hit, and how do you know when it's going to hit? Right now, we extrapolate all the way from images near the sun as the CME approaches. The sun's over here, it leaves. We can see it about 10% of the way with conventional instruments. Punch allows us to track those clouds of material directly as they cross the void over 90% of the way from the sun to the Earth. So instead of 10% of the path, we're now looking directly at 90% of the path. We can use these data to forecast the arrival of a CME to within half an hour. So this is comparable to the revolution that happened when we started launching weather satellites here on Earth. So the science team are right now furiously working on measuring turbulence in the solar wind, measuring the flow of the solar wind itself, exploring the outer boundary of the corona, understanding interplanetary shocks. These are the shock wave at the front of a CME. There is a tremendous menagerie of exciting things to see. I'm reminded very much of the stories about when Tutankhamun's tomb was opened for the first time and looked through the keyhole, right? What do you see? I see things, wonderful things. There's a lot coming.